from October 7th till maybe around 2 months after. So I probably trained close to 500 new people that never even had experiences with guns before. I've had the question asked to me before of like, why would you need a gun if God's going to protect you? It's a very easy answer. It's that the same way we could say, why do I need to go to work if God's going to provide me money? God doesn't create a world where there's no action needed. It's an action-based world.
Aunque algunos cuestionen sus controversiales métodos, este rabí no le asegura a Fuente Latina en New Jersey que no hay nada controversial cuando se trata de salvar vidas.
I just know you because you are the tactical rabbi. What's your real name?
Raziel Cohen. Raziel Cohen is my real name. I was born and raised religious. My parents both have very unique backgrounds. My father is originally from Iran and my mother is from Morocco. My father came to England to study. He was becoming a nuclear physicist for the Shah of Iran. And then later the government was overthrown, so he wasn't able to go back. But I grew up as a full Chabad Lubavitch guy, went through the whole schooling system. Before I even turned 18, we had 14 attempted break-ins and 2 attempted murders on my family. I opened my company in 2018. That's when things really formally started. And in 2019 was when there was a huge rise in active shootings all over the United States. That was like a year of active shootings. So one in particular was a shooting that happened at Chabad of Poway, California. I said, like, there needs to be something done here that'll be more valuable than just say, like, come to a class. So what I did was I printed out a bunch of flyers. I spoke to one of the local shuls, and I said, just let me do a free event here. Like, I just want to make sure that people get training. So I said, I don't care who you are, I don't care what your background is, come take a class. It's free.
En un campo de tiro en las colinas de Henryville, Raziel Cohen está convencido que capacitar, instruir y orientar el uso de armas a los judíos y no judíos cierra esa delicada brecha en saber responder entre ese fugaz momento en que comienza un tiroteo y llega la policía, ¿o no?
The firearm is the issue. When it's about the person who carries the firearm that makes the difference. The idea of taking a shot is that it's the last possible step in everything that needs to be able to happen so that we could avoid that as much as possible.
De un apasionado a las armas desde joven a convertirse en un experto en seguridad y un instructor de tiro certificado para la defensa, sin nervios, explica que uno de los 10 mandamientos que se enseña de forma incorrecta es no matarás, cuando en realidad es no asesinarás.
Even for structural security, I work with a lot of synagogues all over the United States where what the focus is, how many things could we do to prevent a person from even getting into the building? And if we put as much effort as possible there, I'd rather avoid confrontation. I don't want to get into a gunfight. No one wants to get into a gunfight.
El antisemitismo en Estados Unidos creció de forma exponencial hasta niveles que no se habían visto desde que el ADL comenzó a estudiar los casos hace 45 años. Un informe subraya que hubo un total de 8.873 incidentes. Se trata de un crecimiento del 140% desde la masacre del 7 de octubre en Israel.
This is an example of where having an armed populace and people knowing that they can take care of themselves is really valuable. We have people who are doctors, we have people who are lawyers, we have people who are electricians, we have people who are plumbers. Any type of background you might think of are people that are coming because it showed, especially since October 7th, that it's not about the type of career you're in. It's that regular everyday people now need protection. A lot of them were like single moms. A lot of them were just mothers in general. And they wanted to come with their husbands to train as well. Every type of work background there. And it was all for the same purpose. Threats could come from anywhere. And our goal is that we have to try, at least on our side, to do the best that we can. And if this is one of them, then this is one of them. The Jews we always say history repeats itself. And if we forget that, that's when things go wrong.